Hello everyone, this is Omni. Doing a little bit of a review. I haven't done one of those in a long time. What are we reviewing? It's not going to be the blast effects which I got from Scrap Iron and Drone, an anti-tank drone or whatever it's called from G.I. Joe Classified. It's not going to be those. The effect parts are pretty cool. Is it going to be on Sideways, the Transformer that transforms into a Decepticon or Autobot, but actually is a Unicron lackey? No, it's not going to be of that, but it is cool. I just thought it'd be a really cool scale to go with the Woman of the Hour, Himiko Toga from My Hero Academia, the SH Figure Arts version. I don't have the Revoltech to compare it to, but I'm told that the Revoltech version is like not up to the comparison with this figure, just like Ravity. Actually, if you saw my Instagram, if you saw my Instagram, we had let's get these out of the way now that the opening shot's done. I had a Ravity doing this, right, doing the Will Smith pose of like look at Toga, and I put things. It was like there's like a couple of options you could do with that, and it was look at my wife Toga, or look at this Menace Toga, or if anyone hurts her, they're going to be beat up by me, kind of thing, from I think Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Anyway, so just like Ochako or Ravity, Toga is probably in the top, definitely in the top 10 toys for 2016, and we're only halfway in. So keep in mind the more releases that could be coming out. There is a that I will get to. That is one of the things that is annoying. If we had to really gripe about this figure, it's that this little tiny handkerchief, I don't know why, but this little thing is like, it's a separate piece, so it's got, I mean, technically what you would call articulation. I'm not sure if that was like intended. I guess it could be, because then you can do it that way and it's blowing in the wind, or it's in the center and it's just normal. But it is kind of a little bit of an issue when you're like posing and stuff, when you're doing a bunch of poses at the same time that falls out, especially in regards to if it falls off and you can't find it, or it falls on the floor and things like that. But other than that, like, that's a minor thing. I really like that they did so, unlike, for those that are familiar with figure arts news, or sorry, with figure arts reviews, you know that the Momo Ayase from Dan not so great, and she had a sweater. So it begs the question: what was it? Do the teams not talk to each other in figure arts? Do you not like the My Hero Academia, the Dragon Ball, and the Dan? Do they not talk to each other? Because like, this figure's, hold on, let me adjust it. This figure's great, and it has the sweater. Like it's molded sweater. It's got great articulation, double jointed elbows. The only thing I would say, again, oh, there's the handkerchief. The only other thing I would say also in the gripe, on the gripe category, is that you can't put the arms straight forward, or straight up. I'm probably like, what the heck do you mean by that? So with Ochako, oh my god, Ravity, we'll just go with Ravity. You can have her arms like straight up, for the most part. If her head wasn't there, you could go straight up, but her hairpiece, like, I can even show you, like, it'll go. Anyway, it'll go for Ravity, but for like her, there is a little bit of a gap. There's a little bit of a gap. Oh my god, hold on. I can't see the shot. There's a little bit of a gap right there, that like between her head and her arm. You can kind of trick the angle by having a bend in the elbow slightly, But even then, like, you can tell now it's like bent. It's not straight up. Again, minor gripe. It's not even like a big deal. Because she has like some of the best articulation, and it's a that's that thing again, and it's a sweater. So I don't know why they messed up on Momo, but they have done an amazing job on Toga. Toga's head has great articulation. Let's see the best way to do this. Like she turns, and then she's got two joints, one at the bottom of the neck, one at the top of the neck. So it's great. And then she's got, oh, there goes again. She's got great crunch. She's got a great crunch at the top of the waist. So like she can do kind of like this bendy curve thing that you girls, I guess, do. and then she can do a full bend. She's got like amazing range with her legs, despite the skirt being there. Like she can kick pretty high. Look at that. Look at that. She can like really, that's like a high kick. Double jointed elbow or knees. This is really interesting, is that there's a big ball joint for her foot. So like she can like sideways, other sideways, up, down. There's a toe joint. Like, it poses great. Like, it gets into great poses. It's really cool. Like, I just like I said, this is definitely in the top 10. Right there with or I think even more than Aravity. I think it might be a figure that I like even more than Aravity. I might even like this figure more than Aravity. I know that's kind of weird. It's kind of crazy because I was just talking about it maybe a month ago when I got Aravity. But I gotta say, she's fun. She's got really cool accessories, as you can tell. Also, the one thing that they also changed from the Revolt Tech the Revolt Tech can't do is she can be put into a regular like clothes, like outfit. Like all of her accessories, her support items can be removed. So we have the mask with the canisters for the blood that hang off there, and then these are like the missiles. And then even these are, by the way, there are injector pots that you can take off the you can take off the front part. I don't know which one. Okay, yeah. See, so you can take these off. You can take these off, and there's ones with like stickies or with like needles. Stickies. That's a professional medical term, right? That'll have needles on them. So it's really, really cool. And then she does come with the legs, have them all on there. They have the knife holsters, so you actually have to take off the leg. It's not that hard. You just basically, you gotta be very careful because it's gonna be scary the first time you do it, but when you learn, it's really just the peg that just pulls out, and then the same thing goes with the top of the leg. Like, it's still scary because I know it's gonna pop off, but I'm just like, I'm so scared that I'm gonna break it. And I really just like, I don't want to break this on camera. That would be so awkward. And I grabbed the wrong side. Sorry. It's been a while since I've done a review. I apologize. I apologize for my scuffness. But yeah, you just basically take this, you attach this like that. Wait, is this the right one? Okay, yeah. It'll just snap in like that. It'll just snap in. You'll see there's it's one of those pegs that have like a certain shape to them, so they have a great friction base, and then you just attach it back on. It just needs a little bit of force, but I'm just like, there we go, a little bit of force, and then like she's got her holsters again. So like, and then the holsters can move. They are on a ball joint back there. So they can move, but if you want to take it off, That's how you take it off. And then, you know, honestly, like this could be like stealth. Oh, there it goes again. This could be a stealth mission or something. Like she has to have regular clothes, but then she needs knives, so she's got the knife holsters and stuff. So that's cool. You can really do a lot. You have really a lot of options when it comes to Toga. Another thing in regards to a support item, she also does come with like her next level. I think this was after. I think this was like season 4 or later. It was definitely after like when the Liberation Army was it Liberation Army or whatever. But anyway, like they can shoot out like rockets, and she has that piece, and these are all bendable, so you can like have them like shoot out in different directions, right? Because they're bendy wire, which is really cool. Ochako or Ravity's little tentacles are the same way. They have that same bendable kind of stuff, so it's really easy. There's a lot. Like she gets a lot of freaking accessories too. It's crazy for like how she was like $100. I was like, okay, so this is worth $100 as things fell out. But like she has 4 faceplates. No, 5. I'm sorry, 5. I forgot that. So she has the masked faceplate as the 5th one. I forgot. I was like, that obviously only works when she has the support item on. And you could technically put it on when it doesn't have a support item, and it'd be, you know, a little bit weird. But you also get this like ecstatic face. You also get a normal smiling face. You get a super excited face, and then of course you get the tongue face too. And then I think you could technically use the the Uravity special bonus face that has like the half face of of Ochako and Toga, but I'm not going to pull that out because I don't know that exactly, and I don't want to try it and then break it on screen. You get how many pairs of hands do you actually get? 1, 2, 3, 4. You get like 6. You get the 2 fists. Let's go by standard. You get 2 fists. So you get 2 fists. You get 2 fists. You get 2 grabbing hands. One she has. Oh no, these aren't even grabbing hands. These are knife hands. Like they have pegs just for the knives. So yeah, you have 2 knife hands. You have 2 grabbing hands. One of which she has one on, so she could hold on to the motorcycle handle, and then you get 2 of those. So you get 2 of those. You get 2 of the knives. You get 2 pointer finger hands. Other one obviously again on her. You get a slightly closed palm hand, slightly relaxed palm hand, a completely open palm hand, and then like these like kind of like gonna grab you hands, I guess. I don't know what you call these, but they're like the hands they're like grabby hands. They're like grabby hands. So the grabby hands, you get like all of the knives. They're removable. All the knives. So you get like this all 6 knives. So you can put them also. You can put it on your hands. You can mix and match or whatever. As I was saying before, you get 2 of the needles. Oh, this is really hard to put on camera. But you get 2 of these. Oh my god, how do I do this? You get 2 of these. They're little. There we go. They have the syringes on them. They have the needles on them already. So, and like I said, you do get this. By default, she has her support item on. This is the collar, and then this kind of goes in the back, and then I'll show you. There's a little peg right there, and you actually do get a little peg to put when she's wearing normal clothes. It's like really, really tiny again, so I apologize if you can't see it. I'm gonna try to get it, but it's this really, really tiny thing. So this will go in the back so that she has a closed collar instead of like this hole there. But yeah, she's really, really cool. I would recommend her, period, for any figure collector. If you're an anime collector, definitely. If you're a My Hero Academia collector, for sure. If you're a toy collector and you collect just because, again, she's like one of the coolest figures I have had for this year. And that's saying a lot because, you know, we had a Ravity, and then there's a couple of other things that I'm gonna present as well soon, that you'll be like, wow, that's a big statement to say that it's definitely already hit the top 5 or top 10. Will be consistently in the top 10 of the 2026. So, but yeah, I hope this helped. I hope you all enjoyed the time. If you want to check out my Instagram, it's OnriJairBear on Instagram. I'm gonna probably do more pictures, and I'm probably gonna be posting a picture of her trying to do the Akira slide thing. So yeah. Anyway, that is all for today. But always remember, you are worthy. You are loved. You belong, and you can do wonderful things. Keep your star shining, and we'll always be looking for you in the night sky. Going off air.